do you know if Everton was giving that girl in Cayman money?
You know, I saw, like, I oversaw the Western Union note.
So Everton has been giving money away to the woman that he was sleeping with when he was in a relationship with Jordan. Am I surprised by this behavior? No.
The pandemic, I was sending Everton money because I knew that he wasn't just having to take care of himself, he was taking care of his mom and his kids. But now I'm wondering if
I'd be wondering the same goddamn thing as well.
he was supporting anyone else.
He sent like $100. You know, it's like, I don't know. But this is a guy you're marrying or want to get married to. He's a super kind guy, so.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because this is Sheldon. Sheldon is Everton's friend. Jordan asks Sheldon, hey, do you know if he was sending money or anything to the girl that he was sleeping with behind my back? And my man's out here snitching and saying, well, I did see a Western Union receipt on that. But now he wants to backtrack and say, yeah, but obviously that's happened. He's now with you, you know, like he wants to marry you. So, you know, he's a good guy. How can he be a good guy? How can he be a good guy if he was taking money from Jordan to give to another woman? Make that make sense.
He's been super kind with his own money. He's not gonna be super kind with mine. I'm pissed to find out that Everton was giving away the money I was sending him to other women. I literally went without and gave Everton. I
mean, listen, if he wasn't paid off, I'll be very, very surprised. You know what I mean? I'd be absolutely knocked off if you dig what I'm saying. And the bottom line is that Everton, I've always known he's never been a good guy. You know what I mean? This guy likes to play the card. But here's the thing. Right now, he's been exposed for giving money away to his ex. Or not his ex, so to give him money to a woman that he was also sleeping with, which obviously means you were sleeping with her for a numerous amount of times. And it also means that clearly he had some sort of feeling towards it, because why would you give money away to a woman that you don't have feelings towards? Because he tried to say that, oh, we were just sleeping together, it meant nothing. Well, he did, because he was giving her money. The question is, though, when she does actually confront Everton, what does Everton have to say? Let's get into it. But please make sure you do hit that like button. Come on now. Help us grow. Help us grow. But let's get into it.
No, did you give her money?
Small amount, yes.
Everton, seriously, I can't stand you. I cannot stand you.
How come my man, first he said no. Then he said, yeah, a small amount. Small amount, big amount, what difference does it make? It wasn't your money to give. The money was given to you for you to use for your family. This woman Richard done the madness on her own mortgage to get the money for the Cayman Islands, you know what I mean? And she had to go without herself, you know what I mean? For you to do what you're doing. And the crazy part about it, that he doesn't even want to take full accountability.
Now that the money that Jordan was sending, it was for me, but throughout the pandemic, there was other people who actually needs a little bit of help too, you know?
You know when somebody talks, you sit and you wonder to yourself, are you listening to yourself talk? There was other people that needed the money. Guess what? Jordan was one of those other people that needed that money. But instead of her needing that money for herself, she was giving it to your dumbass. She was going without. She was going without food, without paying certain things, to help you pay for you and your family. But nah, you wanted to give it to some random woman that you claimed to be a random woman that you were sleeping with that meant nothing to you. And this guy, honestly, he is one of those people, he's like a passive gaslighter. You know what I mean?
The young lady in the voicemail, she always been helpful to me if I do ask her for a few dollars. So if she calls up on me and say, well, Ev, can you help me with a
This guy really gets my nerves. I cannot stand him.
couple dollars, of course, I would grant that favor to her.
Of course, I'll grant that favor to her. But guess what? Whenever you've asked a favor from her, I'm pretty sure it's been off of her own back. But you're granting her a favor off of someone else's back. You know what? It gets worse. But let's get into it.
I have reached my threshold of self-control. There's only so much disrespect that I can swallow quietly. At some point, your self-worth and self-respect has to be the strongest thing.
She ain't lying, man. She ain't lying one bit. And because, boy, this guy here does not make it easy for anybody to hold their mood in the right place.
And I'm not a girl that gets screwed over. I try so hard to be cool, calm, and collected, but when I come at you trying to genuinely be heard, it literally goes in one ear and out the other.
Facts. Facts and nothing else but facts.
If you don't like the way I'm acting, pay attention to how you treat me. You don't listen to me.
I was listening then.
No, you
I
don't.
was.
You do not
I was
listen.
focusing on.
I want to lie to you, man. That was a bar, though, man. If you don't like the way I'm acting, pay attention to the way you're treating me. The way you're treating me is gaslighting me. Because like I said, this guy, he's one of those people that gaslights you. Passive aggressive. I'm pretty sure that's the term. Could be wrong, but either way, though, what he does is very gaslight. Alright, man.
Guess what? You don't have to listen anymore. I'm done talking. Me sitting here arguing with you about it is a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy. This is you want to argue with me about what happened.
Tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
I'm not doing this with you anymore. I'd rather be by myself.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Jordan, but you pretty much already are by yourself because this guy ain't in no relationship. He's vacant.
Jordan have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to change. But you know what? I think it's the other way around. She need to change some of those attitudes that she has.
Sorry, but in what universe is she in the wrong and she needs to change her attitude when she blatantly just told you that her attitude is based on how you've been treating her? But okay, Mr. Gaslighter.
With that screaming and all of that. Sometimes I wonder if she's like out of her mind or something.
Can we believe this? Can we believe that my man had the nerve to say that it's as if she's out of her mind? I know people like him. Always cool, calm, and collected, but they'll say things to make you go crazy. Therefore, you're the one that looks like you're the one that's in the wrong when in reality it's them because they know exactly what they're doing. Acting all oblivious and things. It's what he has to say next that really just bothers the hell out of me.
Sometimes I wonder if she's like out of her mind or something.
You cannot expect an angel when you put her through hell. That's what I need you to keep in mind, okay?
He hasn't got the brain capacity to keep anything in mind. Let's just keep it 100.
I'm a grown man. She has to show some respect. And if she don't, she never gonna get that ring.
Right. Okay, so he's a grown man. And if she can't show respect, then she ain't ever gonna get that ring. Why does he see himself as if he is the value in this relationship? How can you call yourself a grown man when you're taking money off of your woman? How can you call yourself a grown man when not only are you taking money off your woman, but you're using that money to pay for your own problems, for your own family? The family that you decided to have because you was out there sleeping with this one and this one, so therefore you ended up with multiple kids. And a real man, if he was in that position, he would find a way to earn the money all by himself and provide for his kids no matter what. But how can you call yourself a man when you're taking money off another woman? They're not only using that money for your kids that you should be paying for your own back, you're also taking that money and then giving it to another woman. What man, what grown man takes money from another woman to give to another woman? Can we make that make sense? And what grown man will have children and not be able to provide for his children by himself? But he's a grown man, right? And what? And how can he sit there and say, oh, because he's a grown man, if she doesn't act out, if she doesn't fix her behavior, well then that marriage is never coming, that ring's never coming. I'm sorry, but what do you bring to the table? You should be privileged that she wants to even marry you. I mean, you're lucky that she's delusional enough to even want to be with you. The fact that she's wasting time with you is mad. But he'll sit there with his gaslighting passive self and flip the script. So therefore, she's paying that to be the villain when in reality, he is the villain. You ain't no man. Boy, I don't even know if you're even a boy. Your behavior is unacceptable. But it's okay though. It's okay because he'll tell you that everything's A-okay. This guy right here. I never want to see this guy again. If they bring these two back for another season, man, I'll be upset. You know what? Let me not be serious. I'm always upset. They always be bringing people back, and I'm like, why? No, don't do it. But here's the thing. Jordan spoke about self-worth and all them kind of things. Well, in that case, I hope that she doesn't get back with him. I hope that, you know, by the end of the next episode, which is like next week, she gets up and goes and never looks back. That's simple. But hey, man, I'm out. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.